2, 1. Yo, it's David, and we've got major heat on the market today. China just clapped back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, China escalates trade war with 84% tariffs on US goods. This isn't just politics, this is war, a trade war, and it's already shaking the markets. Let's break it down. Apple right now, as you can see in the charts, is tanking. Deived does have a target of 250. We are currently at 172s. That's a 45% move that he's looking for, but I'm not quite convinced just yet. We are in the 200 EMA for the weekly, the monthly in the 50. But if we look over here a little bit closer at $95, we can actually get back down to this 200 EMA. So I'm going to watch out for that level. No confirmations on anything just yet. We're still in a little bit of a downtrend. Investors obviously are nervous, and this move from China is not just symbolic, it's strategic. This could hit tech, agriculture, manufacturing, and maybe even crypto down the line. So here's what happened, guys. Reports came out that China's Ministry of Commerce is imposing an 84% tariff on select US imports, a direct response to rising tensions with the US. And why now? Well, in case you missed it, the US has been tightening controls on semiconductors and tech exports, and then Trump fired up fresh tariff talk this week, plus revoked licenses for gas projects in Venezuela. China? They're not sitting back. This is retaliation, and they timed it perfectly. Let's talk impact. So, as you can see, Apple is already sliding. They depend heavily on China for sales and production. And not only that, guys, Tesla, over here, as you can see, we're at 224. Same story. US exports like soybeans, energy, and even certain industrial goods now face a serious uphill battle. And if these tariffs expand, we're looking at a multi-sector shockwave that's bad for stocks and good for volatility. And check this out, guys. Once again, gonna go back to the Apple chart. It's crazy, bro. You can see how the downtrend is already accelerating. Volume spiked after the China news hit. And this isn't noise. This is real fear. S&P and Nasdaq futures dropped right after this headline too. The market knows if this escalates, earnings are at risk. Guidance gets cut. Recession fears spike. Simple as that. So what do we watch for now? Well, guys, does the US respond again? If Trump ramps this up, is game on. Will more company guide lower because of this? That could trigger the next wave down. Does crypto benefit as a hedge? Bitcoin's held up well so far, but I don't want to assume anything because as you can see over here, guys, Bitcoin is back at 76,773. And I know for a fact that China was very well involved with crypto and potentially even Bitcoin. Now, a long time ago, there were some articles coming up from China. And when China banned Bitcoin, crypto went down to the SpongeBob pineapple. But anyways, guys, I'm watching supply chains, cheaping big tech earnings and currency moves. Because when you see tariffs like this, it doesn't stay isolated. This isn't just China sending a message. This is China throwing a punch. Okay, guys? It is quite an interesting time that we're living. And the market felt it. Stay sharp. This is the kind of news that separates winners from backholders. If you got value from this video, drop a like, hit that sub button, and comment your take below. Are we heading into a full-blown trade war again? I'm David, and I'll catch you in the next one. We do the videos con mucho amor.
Boom shakalaka!